Blair Shedd. I'm doing the illustrations on a 4-issue arc of Doctor Who for IDW Publishing.
Excellent. And is this something that you've always wanted to do?
Pretty much. I mean, back when I was a kid, when they first started showing Doctor Who on PBS in the US, I wanted to do something with Doctor Who, and at the same time, I was a big fan of comics, and this was just a dream job. Everything just gelled perfectly when it came up. So.
Excellent. Have you been doing comic book art for a long time?
Mostly independent stuff. Off and on, I worked as a graphic artist, illustrator, freelance stuff, concept design, things like that. I've done indie work, I've done my own self-published work, but this is my first mainstream gig.
Is there anything about this that maybe you could give a little advice for people who want to get into this field?
The big thing that you'll hear over and over again, and that's mainly because it's true, is perseverance. You really got to keep hammering the editors without being stalker-like. Just you keep cranking out submission pages, you submit to them weekly, monthly, whatever it takes, just to put yourself out there and say, I'm willing to do this job. You see a lot on the internet, people will draw a cover or a pinup piece and say, hey, hire me, but that doesn't show an editor that you can actually do 22 pages a month for more than 1 month. So the big thing is you better be in love with the job, because it's not a money thing. So you really got to keep working at it and just keep knocking on the door until it opens.
All right. On a personal note, because you're a Doctor Who fan and you're working on a Doctor Who comic book, I have to ask, who was your favorite Doctor?
Well, it's really hard to pick one. I mean, I'll always have a spot in my Doctor Who heart for Tom Baker, because that was the first Doctor that I saw on PBS, and he's well recognized for being a lot of people's favorites. Right now, I would also say that David Tennant is a big is probably now my Doctor. One, because he was great in the role, and two, just because he's the Doctor I drew in the comics, so he also gets a special place.